you can feel my heart going.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm meeting you. I mean, hi, Dookie. You're Ray. You are, wait, is it true you are working in a pub?
Yeah.
And J.J. Abrams is creating this new franchise.
Yeah.
A new installment.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes.
And how did you even find it? How did it find you? What's the tipping point there?
I mean, the whole thing was pretty bonkers. I was working in a pub, and a friend of mine actually said they were auditioning for the film, and I had a weird feeling that I was going to get the role, even though I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know that there was a role for me. I didn't know anything, but I just had this really strange feeling that it was going to happen. And luckily, they saw something in me. And
did JJ ever tell you what it was? And you're doing another movie, right?
Yes.
I mean, this is happening.
Yes. Yes. He actually didn't say.
Is it true that Carrie Fisher also bestowed some pearls or wisdoms or thoughts or feelings?
The one thing she said to me that I really remembered is I used to feel, when people approached me, people were being so nice, but I was always so stunned that people were talking to me who I didn't know. And so I'd be a bit like, oh, stuttery. And she just said, it takes a lot of courage to approach someone who you have liked in something. So that was something that I remember her saying beautifully, yeah.
Sorry, that's really hitting me. That's so surreal. Okay, you met your husband.
I did.
How did you guys meet each other?
We met on a film. We are an acting cliche, yeah.
And this is a lot of what your incredible film Magpie is about. So I was really curious, when you first met him, were you like, oh, or was it a slow burn?
We got on immediately, and we were like best friends. And but I didn't look at him that way until someone quite fabulous in our film said something that made me look at Penelope Cruz. Yeah. And I was like, huh. And yeah.
And did she say it the way Penelope Cruz would?
I mean, imagine. Penelope says anything, you're like, yes. Yeah, and that was it. We've been together ever since, yeah.
Well, thank you, Penelope Cruz, for changing the world from black and white to Technicolor. So you came up with this idea. This is from your brain.
Yes.
Magpie.
Yes. Magpie is a film me and Tom made together. He wrote it. I did have the original idea, but the original idea was different. So I was struck by the idea of what it might be for an actress, and this was the original idea, an actress to fall so in love with a family that she's acting with that she infiltrates to try and find a place in the family. And he started writing it, and it was not long into that process where he was like, I just feel so much more drawn to the woman at home. So in the film, we have the film within the film, and my husband in the film is chaperoning our little child.
Exactly, because she's the actress.
Yes.
I love it. I think it's so crisp. Well, it's so brilliant.
Thank you.
Really is.
Thanks.
Is it true that you like the show Friends and your mother did something professionally with the show Friends?
I'm obsessed with Friends.
Who would you be?
I would be a mix. I would be Monica, because I'm a little neurotic and I like to clean.
Okay,
And I would be Joey, because I don't love to share food.
I think I would be a Phoebe.
Lovely.
I would be a bit of a Phoebe.
Yeah.
Maybe a Chandler. I think I'd be a Phoebe and a Chandler.
Okay, sure.
A little weird and loving fun. Magpie is in theaters now. Daisy Ridley, I can't wait to see the next Star Wars, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll be right back.